Hello everyone, I am going to be showing you all the items we got in the new Sims kit that was released. It's called the Grange Mudroom kit. And yeah, let's just get started. So first things first, we have a firm bench seat. I really like this. I like the different colors that we got with them. I do wish that the pillows didn't necessarily change when you change the color of the bench, but a lot of items are like that in The Sims and we just kind of have to deal with them. But I really do like this little bench. I think it looks really nice. I think it's going to go really well in some of the builds that I do. And I do like that we have a nice variety of colors. We do have a white, we have a black with this brown wood, which I don't necessarily mind. So let's move on. We also have this hallway table. I really like this. I love the baskets underneath. I think it looks really nice. Again, we have those repeating colors across the board here. The benches, the tables all have the same swatches, which is very nice. Let's move on to some of the clutter items that we have. This is like one of my favorite things that we got in the kit, is this little plant. I love decorating with little things like this in The Sims. I think it's so cute. I do like that we got some variety of little colors with the vases. Similar to this, what a lovely bunch of hydrangeas. We did get a few different kinds of vase colors. I do like the darker ones. I wish that the hydrangea color didn't change with the vase color, but again, that's just me being super picky. But I like how some of them, I like how the flowers are white on some of these, but then as soon as you change the vase color, they're purple or pink. But anyways, again, that's just me being really picky. We also have this little handy dandy bag, which I think is really cute for like a clutter item. Got some neutral colors, some beiges, browns, stuff like that. I do like that we have a black and a white option, and I think that's gonna look really nice just to clutter up some of my builds. We also have this little sideboard, and I really like this. I think you can use this for a bunch of different stuff in the game. Like you can use it in a bedroom, in the hallway, TV stand, stuff like that. I think this is going to be a really useful item, and I see myself using this a lot. Again, same colors across the board, which is nice that we do have options where we can mix and match these all together because they are the same colors. Some more clutter items that we got is this sorted out later pile of mail. Got a few different swatches of this, and I do like this. I think it looks nice, and just again another piece that you can clutter your house with. We also got these little set of sunglasses and keys, and again, very similar color scheme to what they're kind of going for overall. I really like this item. I like when we have little stuff like this in The Sims. It just makes your builds feel more like someone actually lives in them. We also got this little piece of art, the magic word shoe frame. I love new pieces of art, and I think this is kind of cute. It's very simple, just has some different frame colors, mostly neutrals, whites, blacks, browns. But yeah, I do really like that little piece of art. Another thing that I really like is the clutter basket. I think this is so cute. I can't wait to use this. I like that there's a little piece of cloth kind of coming out of the basket, and I like the swatches that we got. So very happy with that item. I like that we have different swatches with different cloths kind of coming out. Just nice that you can kind of choose both. We also got these little shoe clutter items. This is Splishy Splash gum boots, which I think are so cute. Again, similar swatches. I really like this color here. I think I'm going to be using these in a lot of my builds. And we also have these leaving my shoes here. Little Converse style looking shoes. I normally put my Sims in these shoes or white shoes similar to this, so I think that's going to be kind of fun to clutter the house with those. Some more things that we got are these cupboards, storage closet, excuse me. These are so nice. I love these. I think you can use them in a lot of different areas in your builds, and I'm very excited to use these. Again, got all the same color swatches for both this storage closet as well as everything on display closet, which I also like, so that you can put like books or like artwork or anything like that, which will be super nice, and you can kind of mix and match these together. So really, really like those items. Again, I like that we're getting all of these color swatches in every item. I think that's super nice. Moving on, we have these mirrors. I love decorating with mirrors in The Sims. I just think it's so fun, and it's just something else to use besides artwork. And I really like these because they're kind of that arched situation. It has a little more detail than just a plain mirror. And I like that we have a white and black swatch as well as the woody toned swatches as well. We also have this sconce, the stable to the home, and I do really like these. I don't really use sconces that much in my builds, but I think these are going to be nice. Again, we have that white and black swatch, which is what I really care about. And yeah, I think those are going to be nice. I see myself using those a couple of times, so perfect. These are probably my favorite thing in the kit besides this little plant. And I think this is going to be in every single one of my builds. It's the Botanical Wonder of the World. I just love this little decor piece. I love little items like this in The Sims. I like that it's art as well as a plant, and I like that the art is kind of staggered and we have different swatches of those. I think I'm going to use this like in every single house I ever build. So very, very happy about this item. We also have these hooks were made for hang-in coats, and again, very similar swatches. Coats change with every swatch, so kind of something that you can use again to clutter. This is the one that I kind of prefer with the hat and the scarf. Again, very similar colors, and yeah, I just really like how this one looks a little more full than this one, but obviously you can hang other stuff there. We do have some more cabinetry, so here is an inaccessible cupboard as well as an inaccessible clutter cupboard. I also really like these. Again, we're sticking with that swatch lineup here. I think you could also use these as kitchen cabinets. However, I don't know that will have a perfectly matching swatch to all these, but if you like to mix and match a little bit, I think these will be perfect. I like that you can clutter some of these and you can kind of do a mixture of closed cabinets and open cabinets. I think that's really fun. Moving on, we have some wallpapers. So I don't typically use wallpapers in The Sims. I just like the regular paint swatches, but these are actually really cute. I really like these. I like that we have that paneling on some of them, as well as a matching one without the paneling. So every single one coincides with one that doesn't have paneling, which I really like. I like the pattern. I think it's gonna be nice in some of my builds. Flooring, we got this nice tile. I actually really like this. I think it's gonna be super universal. You can use it in your kitchens, bathrooms, outside, stuff like that. I love the swatches. I think this gray one is going to be kind of my go-to, but we do have those lighter creams as well as darker colors, so I really like that. I like that they did kind of variety with the swatches. And then again, another really good staple piece in this kit is this rug. I don't necessarily love all the colors. I probably wouldn't use some of these, but I really like this overall. I think it's a great size for, you know, in that hallway mudroom area. You can use it in the kitchen, stuff like that. I think it's like the perfect size, and I do like some of the colors and swatches. There is like a little bit of I can't remember what that's called, a little bit of fray at the end, which I think is a cute detail, and I really like this rug. So I think we went through everything. I would definitely say that this is a kit that I would recommend. I really like all of the cabinetry that we got and the tables. I think it's gonna really add to my builds. I'm really excited to kind of build like a mudroom area with these, so I would recommend it. I love the mirror. I love the little plants. Some of my favorite, and this is probably my favorite item, is the Botanical Wonders of the World. I think I'm gonna use this in every single build, so